yayo, dust, powder, snow, whatever you want to call it. That's what Conor McGregor seems to be on these days.
Yeah, look at this. You know them, you little muppets.
The guy's completely turning into a caricature of himself, almost like a cartoon villain version of Dana White.
Sturgis, South Dakota, for Rally Week, baby!
What's more badass than bare knuckle and American rock and roll? Nothing, baby, that's what.
KFC 63 at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip in Sturgis, South Dakota.
I mean, with the kind of lifestyle he leads, it's not hard to imagine how drugs and alcohol would be readily available to him at all times.
What we got now? Who's winning? Who's winning this one?
Now let's be real here. It's pretty obvious in some of his recent interviews that he's been under the influence of something stronger than just a few drinks.
You know, I'm blessed to have entered into the movie alongside him. He was patient with me. He gave me guidance, and I just took it. You know, we had a good rapport on set. He has 75 movies made. I have 75 bar fights made. And that's it. We had a good back and forth.
Hi, Conor. I'm Claire Gallagher with the Daily Texan. What can you tell us about your acting debut? Obviously, it's your first experience.
Hard work, but you know, we got it done. It's in the bank for life. You know, you put something in the bank, maybe it's not going to be there for life. You might spend it. This baby is in there for life, and I'm ecstatic about that. It's a beautiful name. Meredith, what a name.
Thank you
That's
so
such
much.
a beautiful name. What's your second name?
Cassidy.
Meredith Cassidy. That's a beautiful name. Nice to meet you, Meredith.
Thank you so much. When you got out of your vehicle, the crowd erupted.
His behavior has been erratic, his speech slurred, and his eyes have that glazed over look that's kind of hard to miss.
Do you want to go to war, man, yeah? Do you want to go to fucking war?
Something's definitely changed with him over the last few years. It's like he's a completely different person from the fighter who took the world by storm in 2015. I mean, sure, he's always been a bit of a wild card, but there was a time when that unpredictability was part of his charm. Now, though, it feels more like he's spiraling out of control.
Okay, Henry, this one's for you, my man, right? Some of the things, oh my God, you blew I couldn't believe what I was seeing, right? So you were here like this, right? And you were doing this, and I was like, you were doing this little thing, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen nothing like it. This guy is a fucking genius, yeah? So you were doing this really well, yeah? If you'd have just done it this way, man, you'd have fucking clean shot, bro. You'd have took him to the cleaners, my man.
And I bet good money that he's experimented with most of the drugs people are speculating about. But whether or not it's turned into a full-blown addiction is anyone's guess. Until he comes out and speaks publicly about it, if he ever does, we're left to piece together the clues from his public appearances and interviews. And speaking of interviews, just watch one back in 2016 and then compare it to one from this year.
My name is Conor McGregor and I live in Lucan.
And what's your status, or what's your profession?
I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 4-1. I'm an up-and-coming fighter, and without a doubt you will see me on the UFC in the near future.
I think I might have buried Chad out here somewhere. I think I might have dumped Chad's body out here somewhere. Now this looks familiar out here. I see stiffness when I look in that 155-pound division. Slow, stiff. I feel like they're stuck in the mud almost. The featherweights, they hit like flyweights. So it's nice down there just destroying them and killing that whole division. But I have my eye on that 155 division, and I see them all stuck in the mud in there. So Conor, we'll see over time. But guess what? Have I been wrong yet? Have I been wrong yet?
I landed one punch
once,
and he hit me with a door. Other than that, it was absolutely perfect.
That's true.
An amazing stunt team, Garrett Warden and Steve Brown, and they were phenomenal with us. They gave us free rein, and we've done a good job.
Hard for you, Conor, at all, because you've been in so many real fights to realize, yeah.
I mean, the difference is like night and day. Back then he was sharp, confident, and had that fire in his eyes that made you believe he could take on the world. And then fast forward to now, and he seems kind of sluggish, distracted, like his mind is somewhere else entirely. Either he's dealing with a rapidly progressing degenerative brain disease, or he's caught in the grips of addiction. Cocaine can do a number on a person, and not just in the obvious ways. It's the little things that start to give it away. The way someone might grind their teeth, lick their lips, constantly touch their nose or face, or even rock back and forth like they're in a trance. And when you start to notice these behaviors in someone like Conor, it's hard not to connect the dots.